guys, Heidi here, out of the ashes into the fire, and it's definitely been that. I haven't felt good, so I haven't recorded. Um, just going through a lot, and just want to address a couple things. Um, with chronic illness, marital problems do occur, and oh boy, um, it's very hard for a person to understand the person that is ill and understand that they can't do what they used to do. And it's really super hard for the person that is ill to understand that they can't do what they used to do. Um, it is complicated. Uh, being sick is not a fun thing. And it's so annoying to know that a doctor did something to you that changed your whole life, your everything, forever. It's never going to be the same. And it's just super tough. So, to those doctors that did these things to me, I did make phone calls today. Finally, I was told to do more, to work harder, and I don't understand exactly what that means, but okay, I'll work harder. And, I'm just sick and tired of people saying those horrifying things to me, where I'm trying, but insurance companies are expensive. Um, everything is expensive, and I got no compensation for what was done to me. A doctor nicked my artery, and no matter what, I didn't deserve to die, and I did. And I'm just slightly pissed off at the insurance companies and at the doctors that didn't even bother apologizing. And slightly pissed off at my husband, um, that is having a tough time holding the fort down. I get it. I understand. But it doesn't mean that you can treat me lesser than. Um, I'm I'm a human being that worked my ass off all my life, and and now life is tough. Life bills are tough. Everything is fucking tough, and we're all feeling the roughness of what life is right now. But um, I'm still a human being, and I still have my vices, and I'll probably, I mean, I got married with those vices, and they're probably always going to be there. I cannot help that. But certainly, it doesn't mean that doctors can just write me off and say that I deserve to die. Uh, it doesn't mean the insurance companies can write me off, that I was no big deal. My life meant nothing. And that is what I keep running into. I'm fighting for disability right now. And I keep, yeah, well, I already got kicked in the gut like 4 times, 4 surgeries. I've got the scars to prove it. I'm still pulling stitches out of the middle of me. I'm still going through all that. And I just wish someone would just cut me a damn break. somebody would just please understand that I'm trying the best I can. I stay up late at night. I clean the kitchen. I usually make my husband dinner except for tonight because, well, he's being a dick. So, um, I just wish, I'm not asking for handouts at all. I'm not asking for anything. Just somebody please freaking cut me a break, whether it be disability or whatever it would be. Just give, give me a damn break. I'm sick almost every day, and I have my bad habits. I smoke, and I do drink. Not much, but I drink. Um, I have my stuff that I've always done since I was 13 years old. It doesn't mean that I'm lesser than or that I should be treated like I should just die or go without. Um, but I get up every morning and I throw up. Um, I uh, poop my pants almost every day. And that's a fun fact. Uh, Life is not easy, but I still get up, I wake up, I show up, and I clean the kitchen. I make his dinner. I am kind to people. Uh, I do what I can do to survive after this huge ordeal that happened. The trauma and the PTSD is real. Um, I died at the hands of a doctor whose name I will share pretty quick here. Um, I I am so annoyed right now at the medical system and what is happening, not only to me, but to other people, and the lack of health care. And I know that nurses are overworked. I understand. I I saw it firsthand while I was in ICU. I saw where a nurse had a code called, and here I was, couldn't walk, couldn't talk, and needed to go to the restroom when my IV was out. And I got up and my face fell into the damn toilet. These are things that I feel like need to be fixed. However, that needs to happen. And for all the spouses out there, I feel for you. And I'm so very sorry that your spouse got sick. But your spouse didn't ask to get sick. Nobody wakes up one day and goes, "Oh, I think this will be fun. I'm just gonna get sick." Um, so again, on my last little rant, um, everyone needs to give everyone grace. Um, Spouses need to have a pat on the back for what they do, but the people that are sick need to know that there's someone in their corner that if they can't work and they're trying for disability, me, um, and they're calling the Vassar Institute. That's who killed me. I just threw that one out under the bus. Um, Kobik threw that one too. There's the insurance company that failed me. Um, if everyone could just please give each other grace and please do not be mean to each other. Again, that was my last rant, and here it is again. And it's just it's just gotten absolutely ridiculous. I did call the doctor today and I'm asking for a call back. And yes, it's been 2 years since my coma, July 19th, 2023. And I will never ever forget that day for lots of reasons. But if they could just remember that they killed me, if they could recall that they offered me a ridiculous reimbursement, not settlement, not anything to pay my medical bills or help my husband pay for groceries. If they could just, as they move on with their beautiful little lives, if they could just understand that our life is a struggle. I am sick. And I can't even afford to go to the doctor. I've canceled tons of doctor's appointments because I can't afford to go. We have a different insurance, and I can't afford the $10 copay. I can't, I can't afford it. And how many people out there are in my boat and can't afford it? It's I've got a broke down truck. I can I can't afford just the regular tiny little necessities um, because of what happened. Um, and, and I was sick before then. I was, and I was sick since 2014. And I've been in and out the hospital. They're all my medical bills, not my husband's, mine. He, his credit score is perfect. Mine, not so much. Uh, it still remains to be seen what happened to $18,000 that I did have in the bank on the day that I went in to my demise and died. Um, Still fighting with the bank on that one. But if if there's any takeaway that I can say right now, it's just everyone give each other a break again. It just, and these doctors need to be held accountable. These insurance companies need to be held accountable. Um, it's really not fair. I'm sorry you died, but we'll give you a $50,000 reimbursement towards your $250,000 medical bill for being on life support and for surgeries. And oh, darn, I'm sorry that your stomach popped open, you had four hernias. No, I'm so sorry. Uh, Obviously, I'm very frustrated with lots and lots of things and the unfairness, and I get it. Life is unfair. And mm, mm, I, it's just absolutely frustrating because, as I said in my last podcast, I know I'm one in a bucket of millions that is going through this and horrific things that are, it's absolutely unjust and it's wrong. It is so wrong what people are getting away with. They're killing people. They're, I just wish that humanity would be a little bit nicer, a little bit better, a little bit kinder, and stop with insurance companies. Just a, a doctor killed me. Um, just maybe compensate me for my death. and my surgeries and for the issues that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. And I, I'm not the only one, and I'm not trying to be a crybaby, but it's bullshit. And spouses, do understand when your person is sick. Please do. Don't be an asshole. Um, please be understanding that people with chronic illness, they're coping the best way that they can. And I get it, spouses, that you're coping the best way that you can. And I get both sides. I understand, but do not make the person that is ill feel terrible about their illness because they can't frickin' help it. That I do believe is the end of my rant. Um, everybody have a great night. And sorry, I still haven't gotten into the coma part and the fun little petting a bear and people catching pigs on fire and seeing my dead mom and everything. But I just keep having these times that I just want to be real. And I just think that it just needs to be said. And so I'm going to peace out before I keep rambling. But spouses, give your chronic ill person a break. And chronic ill people, give your spouses a break. Everybody's going fucking through it. Just please stop. Heidi, peace out.